it is obvious now, folks, by that debate performance and Biden's debate performance that Obama is relying on only one thing for re-election, and that's base turnout. I think not only last November did Obama cast aside the votes of white working class Americans, I think now he's pretty much punted on independents and moderates, and he's now going for base turnout. Pure and simple. And that's what all of the aggressiveness is all about. That's what all the talk about women in binders to the gin up the divide and conquer route. Divide this country is exactly what he's doing, and it's to promote his angry base and to turn them out and to keep them jazzed. But these welfare numbers, the Heritage Foundation today has their own piece on this. If converted to cash, means-tested welfare spending, and this is the way to look at this, folks. If converted to cash, means-tested welfare spending is more than 5 times the amount needed to eliminate all poverty in the United States. Let me rephrase that. At $1.03 million, if every bit of that was straight cash outlays, it would be enough to give everybody below the poverty line in this country enough money to get them out of poverty for 1 year. $1.03 trillion. $1.03 trillion. Yet we have the same percentage of people in poverty today as when the war on poverty began in 1964. The number 14, 15%. The numbers, the real numbers are different, but the percentage is the same, 14%. But with an expenditure of $1 trillion, we can wipe out poverty just for 1 year. The point is that even spending $1.03 trillion on welfare, we are not making a dent in poverty. And so what's the lesson? The lesson is, as if we needed to learn it, welfare and government spending does not reduce poverty. Now, you and I don't need to have this established. We know because we've been working on this with government programs since 1964, and poverty is still the same. So you now have to ask, well, if the war on poverty isn't wiping it out, and if we're spending enough, if all this were actually cash, some of it's food stamps, there are other benefits that don't involve straight cash, but if it was all converted to cash and divvied up among the people in poverty for 1 year, they'd be out of it. So another thing we can ascertain is that the objective really is not to lift people out of poverty. Not after 40-plus years, 50-plus years. Not after, and again, this spending doesn't include Social Security and Medicare. You realize the percentage of federal spending, the federal budget, that goes to people in exchange for no production of anything. It's just astounding. It is and it's still not enough for Obama. It still isn't enough. He wants more. He wants to cut taxes on the only people left. People earning, people succeeding, people achieving. It is really convoluted. This stuff has to stop. This is what this election's all about, saving the country. Saving the country versus losing it. We're spending enough every year to see to it that there is no poverty in any year. I mean, if we, as a society, agreed in a democratic fashion to spend $1 trillion a year in cash payments to people in poverty, we could not have poverty. Every year, if we make that agreement. That's how much we're spending. We can wipe it out. Definitionally. Now, we wouldn't be curing the problem because we're not teaching people to be productive. We're not teaching people that then the poverty is what's is on the run out of his stump speech. It's gone. We have audio to document it. We have audio on the women in binders. We have polling data. Obama only up 1 in Wisconsin. And if you get into the internals, devastating for Obama. Obama only up 1 in Ohio, but if you get into the internals, issue by issue, it looks devastating for Obama. Obama's in New Hampshire, 4 electoral votes. Obama's in Iowa. There was no way the Obama campaign intended to be in New Hampshire on this date. New Hampshire was supposed to be a done deal. We also have news that the campaign has not been established, but it looks like it has pulled out of North Carolina and Virginia, echoing the sentiments here of that polling unit, Suffolk University, that Virginia, North Carolina, and Florida are gone. They are hopeless for Obama. Colorado is now in play. Yes, it is. Colorado is in play. A number. Pennsylvania is in play. Although, again, I have 2 real good friends from Pennsylvania. One said, there's no way. All my life, I've heard that the Republicans are going to win. Pennsylvania ain't going to happen. I had another guy who lives in Pennsylvania. We're getting close. Look at these polls. Are getting close. It could happen. So I don't know what to think about Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's 3 states. If he loses Colorado, if he loses, I still think Ohio. I think it's a giant myth.